So in your craft kit, each kit is a little bit different, but you should have vinyl lettering or a stencil, your surface, paint, brushes. Some of you may have a command strip, that's to attach it to the wall, stain, paintbrushes, all those goodies in your pack. What you might want to use from home is a disposable tablecloth or newspaper. You might need a credit card handy. If you have a straight edge, that might come in handy as well. And that's about it. You can always add extra things like buttons or flowers. And I'm going to show you how to use a little glitter if you have glitter at home. So the first thing you want to do, oh yes, and paper towel. I don't know if I mentioned that. The first thing you're going to do is paint your surface. I like to paint my surface one color, usually white or a light color, so then I can use medium and dark colors for my stencil. And something to keep in mind when you're painting your surface is to go with the grain of the wood and all in one direction. And in most cases, yeah, I just use white. So you want to make full strokes. And don't worry about the edges right now. Some of you may have laser cut surfaces, so your edges are dark, which means you actually don't even need to paint them. Just carefully paint around to the edge and off. If you don't have laser cut edges on your surface, you can do those surfaces at the end very carefully. So just putting a very light coat on there, and it dries fairly quick with craft paint. 10 minutes, and when it's dry to the touch, you can go to the next step. So if you do want to blend a little bit of color into that, you sure can do that. My suggestion again is to go in full strokes. So you do it when it's wet. Take a little bit of another color, again, a light color. I'm just going to do a little bit of pink here. And I'm going to just go very, very lightly on there with full strokes. Just so slightly. So I can blend that in. Just a little bit. Your designs are usually quite full, so you don't want to have the background too busy. So I'm going to let that dry. Oh yes, so sorry, before I let that dry, if you want to do your edges, just to be careful on the paintbrush so you don't wreck the paintbrush. Don't go like that, but just dab it on there. And you'll probably need to wash and dry your paintbrush to do the stenciling. Okay, so let's leave it there to dry, and we'll come back for stenciling.